Welcome back to my channel, so today we're going to continue in NBA 2K21 now against Chicago Bulls. Three. Oh, nice. Let's go. Some more games, so let's do this one.
Easy one. Winners of this year's 2K TV Awards will be receiving an NBA 75th Anniversary Edition copy of NBA 2K22. Which of these athletes will grace that cover? Is it A. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, B. Dirk Nowitzki, C. Kevin Durant, or D.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
So the Nets starting five. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the two-guard. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Vucevic. And it's Williams at the three. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And Junior subbed in for Irving.
At the line of the ball, one shot.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, Sewell, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the Splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, the bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Here's KD. Hits the jump hook.
Well, I love this dish from Junior. Anytime you see a teammate with an easy bucket, you always get in the rock.
Pass to Williams. And that one drops. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against Denver.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
They were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
Bulls trail by 8. Levine wide open and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Levine's got 6.
Outstanding decision from Levine. I mean, when you're not up on him, he burns you with the pull-up.
Harden's shot is off.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Levine dishes to White. Young trying to break free.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Williams with the block, but he stays with it. Junior the pass to Brown. Sweet little floater. And the Nets lead by 8.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. Basket good.
Credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Now Harden. He had 16 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Junior kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
White left side. He can't get it to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Williams. And Satoransky is subbed in for White.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. And jumping out to an impressive early lead.
The Nets making a switch here. Cobb's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Satoransky with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Levine dishes to Young. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Now the feed to Junior. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Bulls trail by 11. For 3, Levine. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Extends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And Young slams it home.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
Now here's Jordan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Jordan high post. Here's Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
Oh, he shows some patience with that pump fake. Junior can beat opponents in a number of different ways.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
For Chicago, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He uses hesitation to hinder the defense. Is there anything this guy Cobb can't do? Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. Outside, LaVine. Young in the corner. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And LaVine with the block.
And when you have a vertical like LaVine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. To the inside, Jordan. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass.
With his footwork and his skills, Junior can be tough to handle on the interior. I know I wouldn't want to take him on that.
And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
We should have energy. We should be outplaying the other team. Like I said, just competitive-wise, we don't have all the miles the other teams have. We should have energy, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team. We should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn the...
First part, goes to the team, and something good. Yaman. Nice.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Daniel Tice. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Williams, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Cobb. And Junior subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Junior in at the 1. Now here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Nice.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Nice.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And the pass to Junior. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president, given Denver success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year. There is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Harden against Levine. White left side.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And stolen by Junior. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and it's in there. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Williams scanning the floor. It's White on the wing. And stolen by Junior. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Brown, good. Brown's got 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Levine against Harden. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Junior with it. White on him. Junior the pass to Jordan. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. White goes in. Denied once again, misfiring at a 30% rate. He's 3 for 10 now.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
White the pass to Levine. Now here's White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine can't hit. Nets leading by 23. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Brown the pass to KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 15 points for KD.
I love the attacking mentality of Durant. Look, when he's in the zone, he finds a variety of ways to score buckets on him.
Levine double team. Shot clock at 5. And Levine throws it down.
Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
Yeah, I do a little bit, but I like how the league has protected the players. I mean, it's a fine line.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Harden the pass to Jordan. He gets it in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Junior. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Chicago has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now here's White. He's got 9 from deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Junior the pass to Jordan, and the shot goes in.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Durant against White. Here's Vucevic. Sinks the three-pointer. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. He smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
Junior, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Chicago making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Levine double team. Here's White. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got 10.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot. And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You look like you're in a great flow. What is happening out there?
My teammates doing a great job of looking for me. I'm just trying to finish plays. Post up is working for us a little bit, so I think the second half they're going to come on me and double a little bit, so I got to kick out to the shooters for good shots.
We'll see how the adjustments work. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Markkanen. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Irving's checked in for James Harden. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Harris.
Nice assist.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Back to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Junior. Junior's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. That one drops for him.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good, Junior.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Outside, Levine passes to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty.
Naman 30 points. It's a blowout yet again. So hindi pa ako nakatapos ng 20 points. That's bad.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. James Harden comes in for Harris. And Junior subbed in for Cobb.
Let's do this.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
For Chicago, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Here's Levine, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Vucevic the pass to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Valentine passes to Williams. Here's Vucevic, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Nice.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Brooklyn now, Junior's out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Green, then it's Jordan, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Valentine kicks to Felicio. Here's Brown. It's good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Junior. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
That play from Junior, taking the contact, getting the shot off. That tough Newark mentality.
Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And Green gets it to go.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Irving passes to Junior. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Felicio. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Offensive rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one, good. Junior's got 10 points in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Felicio. It's good on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Junior. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brown outside. Here's Green. Inside and stolen by Valentine. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Some changes for Chicago. Daniel Tice.
It's still, it's 8 minutes. NBA to.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Felicio. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Valentine. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Green. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And Junior subbed in for Irving.
And a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Brown is checked in for Daniel Tice. Denzel Valentine comes in for Markkanen, and it's Green in for LaVine. Basket counts. Junior's got 29.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Green, the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Makes it off the glass.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
At the elbow, it's Junior. Dinwiddie against Green. Dinwiddie dishes to Junior. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Johnson. Brown kicks to Vucevic. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Claxton the pass to Junior. Dinwiddie dishes to Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
And he makes the first. Felicio's checked in for Chicago. Brownie's checked in for Brooklyn. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls. With some arc, Brown, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Claxton the pass to Junior. Good.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Claxton the pass to Junior. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Junior's got 34.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because 1 or 2 guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
Green. A minute 20 left in the game. Alicio, no good.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. To the middle, here's Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Junior's got 39.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Let's go progression. Saan natin to? So ang still, umayos siya. So we need to... Nasa progress tayo. Ball. Ball handling. Yes, ball handling. Go for ball handling. Hey! Remix na gadgets. Meron tayo dito. So, nope. Let's go for relentless finisher. Shooting. Ano maganda? And add this one so para sa mga contested shots. So with that guys, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you again next time. We're already at 76 overall standing. So team chemistry is 63%, 9 points is 67.1, and konti na lang makuha na natin ang ating target fans and another deal na naman tayo. With that guys, see you again next time.